Thanks for visiting my website. Now, you're probably here because you're either looking at becoming involved in network marketing and you're trying to figure out if this is the right company for you, or you've been in business before and you're kind of hoping that TVI Express is the company that's finally going to make it happen for you. Well, congratulations. I mean, you're about 30% right so far. TVI is going through some explosive growth right now, and I believe they're destined to become what could be the next major player in the network marketing travel industry. And it is, in fact, that rapid growth in a company that not only creates opportunity, but can also create wealth. But it's going to take more than a rapidly moving company to get you where you want to go. First, let me give you the advantages of working with a company like this, and then I'm going to go over some of the roadblocks you're going to hit. Number one advantage, hey, travel is a sexy product. It's exciting, it's fun, and it's much easier to get a prospect interested in something like this than to convince them your next greatest nutritional supplement that's ever been invented on the planet is going to be of some use to them. I mean, let's face it, many MLM products are boring, okay? You sell them on strict logic. Use this product and you're going to stay alive longer, right? And it works. But you know, travel's different. It conjures up visions of being on vacation, which we all love. Travel companies have been around in the MLM industry before. They've always done well. However, the killer of most travel deals in MLM is usually the monthly activity fee everybody has to pay. TVI has actually done away with that. So once you're signed up, there are no additional monthly fees. Big bonus. Now, advantage number two, compensation plan. Part of the appeal of TVI is that, you don't have to be a super duper recruiter to make the compensation plan work for you. They have a unique win-win payment matrix where you can still move up in the compensation plan even if you don't sponsor anybody else. It's kind of unique. However, if you can sponsor at least 2 other reps, you'll be fully qualified and you can move much quicker. And of course, most people can usually find at least 2 other people who would be interested, so you should be home free, right? Not so quick. Let's talk about the challenges. Challenge number 1 is dead groups. The huge appeal of the matrix compensation plan in MLM has always been, hey, get in, get qualified, and then you're just going to be swept along by this flood of people who are jumping on board, and of course, they will all be below you and naturally pushing you up through the comp plan, and the truth is it doesn't really work that way. Kind of works that way, but there are challenges. It's true that you are going to get pushed ahead by other people entering the business, and even if you're partially qualified, it means that you've sponsored 1 person, or fully qualified, you've sponsored 2, you're going to move ahead faster. However, there are thousands of different traveler boards and express boards in the company, and a new person entering the business, it's only going to help if they're on your board. So, if you end up getting sponsored into a dead group with little or no activity, you may find that there's no pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. It's critical in any MLM you join. You need to be in an actively, aggressively growing group and a team where the team is being led by somebody with MLM experience and is pushing the production. That's very, very important. Challenge number 2 is, it's probably going to take more than 2. Let's face it, don't leave your success to chance or somebody else's work ethic. If you make a little list of the people you know, call them up, get them to join, then you're out of leads, right? Where do you go from there? Then you're like the thousands of other reps in TVI checking their boards on a daily basis, waiting for the miracle to happen, waiting for somebody else to do the business so that it's going to push them ahead on the board, right? Well, they're going to sit there for a long time. Once again, don't leave your success to chance. It's great to be able to get that spillover benefit, but you know what? But that's kind of a bonus. Don't look at it as your main thrust in the business. If you have a marketing system that you know can give you 10 to 50 leads a day, it will change the entire character of your business almost overnight. So if you're going to approach this as a serious business and you want to make a lot of money, which is why we're here, right? You're going to have to learn marketing. And you're going to have to learn how to effectively market. And if you're with the right company, you've got more than a shot at it. You can put yourself in the top 1% of the company's earners. So if that's where you want to be, let me share a couple of key concepts with you here that'll make a huge difference in your success in the business. My background has been business development and marketing for almost 22 years. And I've been involved in the network marketing industry for well over 20. And I must have seen just about every business building approach imaginable, from chasing your warm market around, fax broadcasting, email marketing, situational marketing, resume database mining, opportunity business cards, yard signs. That was a big one. Just about everything. Now, you know what? These are all valid low volume approaches. And if you're using any of these right now and they're working, I'm not here to tell you to stop. All approaches work to some extent, right? The problem is that some work better than others. And most people just don't have enough time, money, or resources to throw at the problem to get a high enough volume of leads coming in to really get to the goal. The success of most of those low volume approaches, like working your warm market, are really all based on the assumption you got a 1%er lurking in there somewhere. That's that person that's going to come in, join your organization, and just explode it. And you very well could have a 1%er in there, but chances are you won't. And in the time it takes to use those low volume approaches to build your business, it pretty much guarantees it's going to take you years if ever to reach your goals. So if you're looking for massive success and you want to be able to generate very, very high volume of leads to be able to get to that success, to get to the gold. So let me give you a little quick background. When I first entered the network marketing industry, although I had been a successful business person before, I had no clue on how to make it work, and I failed pretty miserably for several months. I mean, I probably quit 5 times just in the first 6 months. You know how it is. I got so sick of chasing my warm market around, only to hear, Mark, I haven't decided yet. I'm still looking at several options. I haven't ruled it out. Yeah, follow up with me next week. It drove me nuts. But I just couldn't let the dream go. I was so hooked on that idea of residual income and being able to generate a huge volume of income stream. I couldn't let it go. Then finally, I got some pretty good coaching from 2 very successful business people who really understood marketing. They pointed out that I was spending far too much time chasing lukewarm prospects around, and I should broaden my market approach to a much larger group to find the dead serious people who saw the opportunity the same way I did. Now, from that point, I went on to build a very large organization almost entirely from cold marketing approaches, not by friends and family. I became a 7-figure earner in the network marketing industry, and I have earned millions over the years in this industry. My success was because I simply learned the lesson of working the numbers and using a marketing system that could generate a high enough volume of lead traffic that could easily be duplicated by my group. Now, using the high volume approaches allows you to generate such a high volume of numbers that you can't miss finding those dead serious people. Now, the high volume approach really has 4 basic elements. Number 1 is a way to generate a high volume of leads, that traffic that keeps those leads flowing into you on a daily, consistent basis. Number 2, a sifting tool that allows you to automatically separate the prospects from the suspects, right? Number 3 is a presentation format. Number 4 is a follow-up strategy. Now, years ago, my traffic formula was based on running ads in the classified section of major metro newspapers, So I played around with the ads, I tweaked them until I was getting 80 to 100 leads a week. Then I funneled them into a 2-minute recorded voicemail summary that separated the job seekers from people who were actually looking for opportunity. And then I brought the remaining prospects in groups of 6 to 10 into my home, sat them down, and gave them a presentation 3 times a day. Follow-up strategy was that I really didn't need a follow-up strategy. I had such a high volume of leads, and people were attracted to me because they saw I had a system that worked and they wanted in. Well, did it work? Well, it allowed me to sponsor over 250 dead serious distributors in my first 2 years in MLM, generate an income stream of over $1.5 million by the end of my 2nd year. Pretty impressive. Today, the traffic formula, tell you what, can't do it with newspapers anymore, it's online. But the volume of traffic is huge, and it's not hard to get to if you have the tools in the system. Now, the good part is, you're not going to have to put 30 people a day into your living room, which you don't want to do. And once you get the system set up, it works pretty much on autopilot, and it's international, 24 hours a day. Now let me show you a system that will not only change the way you look at building your business, but will also radically change your bottom line. With this system, your marketing will actually pay for itself, and it will allow you to generate a volume of leads you never dreamed possible. How would you like to have 50 leads a day to power your business? I mean, look, that'd be a good problem to have. How would you even call that many people? But even if you're only generating 10 leads a day, which is pretty easy to do with the right system, that means you have about 300 leads a month coming in. Now, if you're able to sponsor 3 to 5% of those people into your primary MLM, I tell you what, do you think 10 people a month would change the character of your business and your whole financial picture? I guarantee it would. I believe the high traffic system I can show you is probably the number 1 most powerful internet lead generation approach in today's market. It's going to allow you to hit the numbers and find the people you need to explode your group. So now you got a decision to make. The next step is to put your name and email address down there on the form just below, and we'll see you on the inside. Or you can take the skeptical approach and say, what this guy is saying just couldn't possibly be true, and just click me off. Well, I tell you what, I challenge you to step up to the plate, step inside, and see if what I have to teach you can truly change your business. Now, whatever your decision, I do wish you the best of luck. Now, don't worry about putting your info in down there. This is my website. It goes only to me, and I'm just going to use it to send you tips and tricks over the next couple weeks on marketing strategies that will help you bring your business to the next level. Thanks, and I'll see you on the inside.